this is nice. This is how you relax. Now the massage is not included. I just want to be very clear here. But what you're getting for less than $20 is a beautiful, beautiful, authentic piece of Himalayan salt. It is a beautiful globe. This is a great night light. This is great to put on your desk at work. It's wonderful to put, like, where do you sit and read a book when you want to relax? V35058. This is another one of our less than $20 items in the show. Easy pays $3 and change a month. And what's really fantastic about this is that, honestly, if you've got somebody's birthday coming up, an anniversary, each one of these is going to be authentic, and so each one is going to be a little bit different. Suddenly you've got a really unique piece. It sits on a wonderful wooden base. It even comes with the 15-watt bulb. Kylie Watts is here, and the reason that we have 3 of these in front of you, or in front of us rather, is because each one's different. We want to be able to show you.
That is right. So each one is authentic Himalayan salt, mined from the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. It's the only place in the world that you can find this crystal, and there's 84 minerals inside of these that give them their beautiful color and kind of gradation in here. But as we turn them, you're seeing just how beautiful this is. Planetary in nature. It sits on a rosewood base, and they're 9 pounds. So I'm actually going to put it back down because it's quite heavy to hold.
They are weighty, but that's the quality that's
yes,
nice.
Total quality in here. You do get that 15-watt incandescent bulb, and that's all you have to do is turn them on and enjoy their beauty.
Kylie Watts brings us awesome items for our home, and I do think we presented this a couple of times. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. So each one's about 6.5 inches in diameter. You have a 69-inch cord. It also has the little cutout, so wherever you'd like to put the cord, see how that nestles in nicely so it'll sit flat against the table. Okay, I just saw the final Star Wars film last week.
Did you?
No spoilers, but guys, if you have watched any of the Star Wars films, I mean, come on, are we not thinking of like Luke Skywalker at the end of the original Star Wars, looking at the 2 suns setting on Tatooine? Please pick this up for a Star Wars fan in your life. I also do think, like, speaking of planets and solar systems, there's something a little bit like planetarium, kind of solar, and looking up at the sky and kind of getting mesmerized by these.
Well, and that's what's so special about this light. So, I mean, think about the times in nature where you're the most relaxed and where you're the warmest and where the light is just the most beautiful. That's right before the sun rises or right before the sun's about to set. And that's what this really mimics too. And you have a dimmable feature, so you can take it from very bright all the way down to this beautiful warm glow. And right there you're seeing a whole room that's devoted to Himalayan salt. It's a secret to a lot of the resorts and spas, and one of the reasons you feel so relaxed and transported when you're in there is because they're utilizing the benefits. So put this next to your bedside table before you go to sleep. You can put it next to the kiddos' table so they have like a nice little night light for them. And to me, it just reminds us to take that time for ourselves. Pour that glass of wine, relax after that hard day, especially now after the holiday season when things are so hectic. This tells us take that time for yourself.
Nobody even knows what day it is right now. I mean, let's be honest. And this is why when you walk home and it's the middle of kind of the craziness and it's like, wait a minute, I have to return this, and what day is it? What year is it? Because we're all about to not know what year it is for a couple of days. What this does, it is that permission slip. It's that permission slip to say, you know what? Sit back, relax. I love that you can dim these, that you can make them high, that you can make them low. But look at even the colorations and look at the beautiful patterns and pieces in each and every one. And by the way, they are just smooth as silk to touch.
Well, and they're carved by hand. So these are each done by an artist, each by hand, mined from the foothills of the Himalayan mountains. The quarries that they take these from are hundreds of millions of years old, and it's the only place in the world that you can find them. So that's why the finish is unique on all of them. The color is unique on all of them. And, you know, dim them down, even at their lowest, even when they're off. They're a beautiful crystal from the earth that to me just has great energy. When you bring this inside, I just feel like there's something about it. It's awesome energy with these.
And it's good energy. It brings it down.
Yeah.
It kind of releases. You just go, you breathe. It's that deep breath. Even when it's at its highest, it's not overwhelming. So this is going to be just that kind of mood setter. And then if you want to keep it a little bit lower, leave it on at night. You know, it's kind of like that flickering candle effect, but there's no flame. And a 15-watt bulb, by the way, easy to find. out of the store. So when you need to replace the bulb at some point, it's going to be easy to do. And that's just right in the bottom, right?
Right, yes. So it is a 15-watt incandescent bulb, and that just gives a little bit of a warmth to the lamp itself. This is solid. They're 9 pounds, so when you get this home, and especially if you give it as any kind of gift to anyone, I mean, it's weighty. It really is this beautiful crystal that's just so unique and has taken hundreds of millions of years to develop, and they're just so lovely. So whether you put them in the office, you know, or keep them in your home when you're entertaining, everyone's going to ask you where you got such a gorgeous piece, and it's super easy to use. As you pointed out, it's a 15-watt incandescent bulb that gives it that warmth, and all you have to do is pop it in and out to change it, so you can find these at any hardware store.
And there's the little, you kind of turn it all the way up. Yeah, they're even pretty when they're not lit.
Yeah.
But then if you're the sunrise, sunset person, just look at how beautiful you have that little kind of sunrise. You turn it up, make it nice and bright. Look at how that just illuminates and almost comes to life.
It's gorgeous.
And then, in the same way that the sun does, you can just kind of turn it down and it starts to set. I just think these are beautiful, and anything we can add into our life, especially when it's less than 20 bucks, and just kind of keep the peace, keep the calm. You want to talk about New Year's goals and New Year's resolutions. Self-care should be on top of the list for every single one of us.
Couldn't agree more,
This is
girl.
how you do it. And your easy pay is $3 and change a month. V35058, your item number. I don't know if I see you again before the new year, but Happy New Year, my
Happy New
friend.
Year to you
I know,
too.
it's going to be here before
I
we
feel
know
like
it.
I may see you.
I feel like I may. I was looking through the rest of my shows for the year, and I think I may have seen your name, but I can't remember what my name is right now, so I don't know. Coming up in a couple of minutes, from our friend Barbara King. She's known for her sandstone pieces.